Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. In the last episode, in the effort to continue building our new research facility, I needed a source of hydrogen. And to obtain that hydrogen, I decided to come over here to the second planet in this system and grab its oil and refine it, and that will produce the hydrogen that I need. So, we worked on building these oil extractors and feeding them into a planetary logistics station. So that is all set up and should be good to go. It's full and ready for the next stage of things. Now, potentially, I will build more of these on this planet. But there's lots of other nice spots. There's kind of this spot here where there's 4 close together, 5 close together, right there. Actually, no, that's stone. 4 close together. There's a little cluster of 3 over there. This is a pretty nice planet for oil. So I will probably be building more of these here eventually, as needed, if needed. I just have to keep in mind that this is a good oil planet. But I think right now we have enough to get what we need as far as the hydrogen. And so what we now need to do is build a refinery to turn all the crude oil into refined oil and hydrogen. And so what I was thinking was, well, I've already built a refinery. I built it back in the last star system, and that was a pretty good one. It worked pretty well. So what I went ahead and did was I made a blueprint out of it. And so what we're going to do is we're going to head up here to this planet's pole, and we are going to drop this in. Now, I need to make sure that it isn't going to interfere with anything. It's going to miss that deposit. There is an oil seep right there, so I don't want to hit that. So it looks like we're going to have to squeeze in there. There we go. And there it is. Now, off screen. In addition to that, I went ahead and added a couple of things to the shopping mall. I added a production for refineries. Which I thought I was carrying these around unless it's already allocated them. It probably has already allocated them. Yes. Yeah, because it's already also already allocated the belts. Okay. I just now need to fly close enough to get them placed. And I also created a production for chemical plants, because we are also going to need them, because one of the things I plan to do here is I'll make plastic. Also picked up some more of these deuterium fuel rods. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and pull them out, because there's lots of plant matter here that I can use as fuel. Now, one of the issues that I'm going to have to deal with is that in order to get the hydrogen, we also are going to have to make the oil, which means when our oil stores fill up, it means we're not going to be making any hydrogen. So we're going to power this whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, but we're going to provide a thermal power plant that is going to burn the oil. And that should help. Also, we are going to be demanding plastic out of this thing, which will consume the oil as well. So that'll also help keep things moving to some extent. Grab all this. All right. Okay, one of the things we're going to do is fill this pond in. Easy enough. This is where our logistics station is going to be. I'm going to go with the interstellar logistics station. All right, you get placed there. You're going to have all the drones. You're going to have all of the logistics vessels. You need some space warpers too. You can have a few. You're going to demand those in. Local oh, hold on. Before we do that, drop that down. Remote demand. There we go. And then the other thing we're going to do is we are going to demand local demand. I'm actually going to say remote supply on the crude oil. Let's drop one of you in there. Okay. Now, where is our power generator? It's over there. Using the alternating power types. Oh, did I put that in the wrong spot? That's all right. Oh, it's because that wasn't actually placed yet. Okay. I'm exactly sure that's how I want to handle that, so we're going to go ahead and delete these back a little bit. Alright, so inputs are here and here, there and there. I'm actually going to take the inputs out of there. Actually, that should be attached to a different... We come out of there, we should be here. And then so we come out of there. Let's get rid of these trees. Alright, so you're gonna swing around. It's a bit goofy, but it's alright. I'm not worried enough about it to fix it. Oh, it had more than 3 drones. Oh, I'm out of power. That is why. I'm having some issues. So these guys are not able to actually power me enough. Do all this construction. Alright, then I'm going to have to use one of these fuel rods. As long as I'm not walking, I will recharge. Alright, let's just get everybody in place, and looks like that is done. Alright, so you are crude, oil, and oil. And one thing I could just go ahead and do is take an extractor, drop it in, and feed it straight in. And yeah. Actually, we're not generating anything, so the actual solar farm is not in sunlight. That's okay. I have a plan. Okay. No, we shouldn't need that anymore. Alright, so what we need to do is take our hydrogen. And feed that in. Right. Oh, I'm out. Out of belts. Alright, we'll just use green belts for the time being. I'll have to come back in here and... upgrade those. Hydrogen, local demand and remote demand. And so as soon as it hits 600, it should load into a ship and head off. No, not demand. Local supply and remote supply. There we go. Wrong items. I do have... We're gonna come up to... and feed in there. Alright, that feeds in there. I think I'm going to need 2 tanks. That's fine. Alright. Now here's gonna get a little bit tricky because we're going to have to go around this, which is not that big a deal. Alright, now what we're going to do, I'm going to take both of these and I'm going to split them. There's another crude oil seep. You know what? Let's take advantage of it while it's sitting here. I'm going to bring us up to a fairly high angle. And then run you in there. Oop. And grab some of that and throw that in there as fuel. And we have the hydrogen too. Okay, let me just stand in one of these here and get charged while I go ahead and say we're going to make none of those because I don't have the parts. Don't have any magnets. Unfortunate. I do have magnets, but not on this planet. Alright, once I'm charged up, I'm going to go ahead and fly over to the first planet. Grab those magnets, and well, actually, also, one of the things I need to figure out is plastic. How much plastic am I going to need? So might as well just go ahead and make it. Don't need the plastic for this. I'm going to need the plastic. Not for that either. That's diamonds. Alright, that's coal. We can mine the coal. It's not going to be a problem. And we also need titanium crystals, which means we're going to need organic crystals. Now we can directly mine those from this planet. We have 1.7 million of those on this planet. Yeah, that's gonna need one per matrix, one of these per matrix, and it needs one of those, which means that I have enough materials on this planet to make 1.7 million structure matrices. I don't think that's going to be an issue. So yeah, we'll just mine it and then throw it into an interstellar logistics station, and then that'll be good. And the other planets we find that has that stuff, we can also mine it there. Alright, so what we're going to need the plastic for is this. These particle broadband. And I want to make, what, 2 per second? Right? What I'm scaling all this for is 2 per second. So we would need 2 per second particle broadband to match. And so for 2 per second particle broadband, we need 2 per second plastic. So for 2 per second plastic, we're going to need 6 chemical plants. We're also going to need the graphite. Probably want to make some of that on this planet. Do I have one more available, no, 2 more available slots. Okay, let's go ahead and request in the, local supply or local demand? No, let's do local supply, remote. No, local demand, remote demand. These are about to fill up. Alright, let's go grab some magnets. Alright, you're bringing in the hydrogen. Okay, it means we have that ready to go. And here are the magnets that I need to make these guys. And I'd like to make... make 8 of them. How much energy does it produce? 2.16 megawatts. So 8 of them will produce around 16 megawatts. Okay. Alright, I should have enough for now. Alright, where's the sun? Where's the sun? There it is. There's the second planet. Alright, which direction is our refinery? This way. Alright, so... go ahead and build these here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And we'll just connect those. I managed to consume all of my power. Okay, there we go. Alright, so that should keep the oil moving to some extent. Alright, but the next thing we want to do is get those chemical plants up to make the plastic. Well, actually, yeah, chemical plants up to make the plastic. And then feed that in, so this then can then supply plastic. I also need to go grab some more belts. Do a bunch of stuff off screen, but I'll go ahead and take care of that myself. But for now, we'll go ahead and stop the episode here. Words. And, yeah, work on that next time. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.